Normally my videos would end with a protein shake. Today they're starting with a protein shake because we're actually going to do something different. See ya! Today we're what? Tomorrow? Yeah. More than likely. So this morning I'm off to do a subscriber meetup. Nah, not really. I'm off to see Deb. You remember Deb?
Pros is that you already know what you're getting into, so you can do some strategy. I just woke up, come on!
So other than being a CrossFitter, Deb is also a chiro. And Deb is going to work on, as she has done for the last few months, my horrible shoulder mobility. So I'm going to be honest, I'm not a massive fan of chiropractics because I'm just not really too happy with that whole cracking thing. So Deb tends to stay away from that sort of stuff with me. I guess over the last 6 or so years that I've done CrossFit, I have seen a number of OTs and physios and chiros and all that sort of stuff. And I started seeing Deb for treatment maybe 6 months ago, and my shoulders have been noticeably different, to be honest. I still get pain in workouts from using them, but it's significantly better than it was, which is good. So I see Deb maybe once every 3 weeks, something like that, just to try and reposition. I also know that my posture isn't the best. I mean, it's pretty bad, to be honest. So I also feel that the work that I do in the gym helps to improve my posture, as does the adjustments that I do with Deb. When this started more as a sport, I think it confused a lot of sports recovery type people because they weren't really sure how to manage it, and a lot of the advice they gave was to not do it. And with Deb being a CrossFitter, obviously she realizes and understands the movements that we go through and recognizes that we can't just not do something, we need workarounds for that. Not too bad, yourself? Brilliant, thank you. Hey Deb, how are we doing?
Is that on?
Yes, everyone does that.
Excellent, alright, how are we feeling today?
Feeling pretty good.
Okay, quads?
Yeah. Pretty sore,
okay,
but not too bad. Please note that Deb is telling me to take my shirt off.
You are so ropey up here today. Alright, cool. Sorry Bruce, it's naughty up here.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
Well done.
That was not pleasant.
All good. Alright, I'll get you to roll over for me.
Just so everyone can enjoy this particular piece of... Oh.
Up. Well done.
See what I go through for this vlog?
And relax. Worse?
No, it's just that uncomfortable near the collarbone thing.
Yeah.
So, how would you describe my kind of shoulder positioning? Because we've worked a lot on shoulders, right?
We have.
In the last, I think, 6 months or so.
Yeah.
So, how would you describe my shoulder positioning kind of before and after, and like...
Well, your mobility has definitely increased. Your shoulders previously were, well, they were quite rounded.
Mm-hmm. And that's typical of, like, I have bad posture anyway, and then working in an office.
Yes, with your history of working in an office and just lack of flexibility that you had, like, there's no way to be nice about it. You had poor flexibility.
Yeah.
You're lying on your side. Good, I'm gonna get you to bring this arm up on the crossfit there. Hit me like one of your French girls.
But that, like, yeah, I would say I started with, oh, that is not pleasant. I started with pretty bad posture, and it's still pretty bad, right? But it's improved.
It's improved heaps, and that's the thing. It's not saying like it's bad. It's definitely a work in progress. It's more. There's no point in saying going, oh, you've got bad posture. It's more like, what are you doing to change that?
Yeah.
As well, because people like I've got 13-year-old boys that have terrible posture because they're stuck on the computer all day playing like Minecraft. And then, you know, I've got like 80-year-olds that have beautiful posture because they go to etiquette school. So, where do you fall in line with that?
Well, I went to a public school, so...
Well done.
Oh. How are you doing in your bid for the Opens?
My bid for the Opens.
Yeah.
Good. Other side. Pretty happy where I am. I didn't read it yesterday.
No.
I just mentally wasn't there.
How serious are you taking it?
Serious enough that I'm competitive with myself, I suppose. Like if I'm not happy with the score, I'll definitely redo it.
Yeah.
But I'm not looking at the leaderboard. I'm there just to compare myself to last year's scorings. And just seeing where I'm at, like, you know, can I do certain movements that I couldn't do last year? Or can I lift a certain weight or just surprising myself with a lot of things. Like with that dumbbells with 15 kilos on each side, I thought that would be quite heavy, but it was actually doable. So yeah, it's more that than anything. It's not like I'm paying to the games.
People are either going to enjoy this video for the amount of pain I'm going through, or it's just going to be a long piece of content. Okay, last question, because I don't know how much more pain I can take. Is there some generic advice that you can give to CrossFit people about mobility and recovery and flexibility, or is it really specific to individuals as to what they need?
It will be specific, but like the most general I can get is that stretch. You got to stretch. If you don't, then it won't improve like your muscles as well. Like there is this Pilates saying that you are as old as your spine is flexible. So the more that you move it around, the better it is. So taking an extra 5 minutes just after a workout to stretch out is great. If you can dedicate a solid hour to it, awesome. But otherwise, yeah, if you can do that, that would probably be the best thing for you. The other thing is just keeping up with your nutrition as well, because you would think, oh, you know, what's that got to do with it? But if you're not eating well, you're not going to be supporting the building blocks of your muscles. Mm-hmm. So if you're eating trash, then your body's going to feel like trash, and you're more likely to injure yourself as well. And thirdly, hydration. So if you keep lots of water going through, you're going to support your muscles and just support your cellular strength at the end. So yeah, that's my 3 tips.
Thank you.
Alright, keep your shoulders up. Good, other side.
Thanks, Deb.
All good. See you later.
See you later. When am I seeing you? 3 weeks?
4.
4 weeks?
Yeah.
Graduated.
See how you go. See you later.
Cheers. Oh, it is bright out here. So that is Chiro done, and hopefully Dev's little tips are a little bit interesting for people. Bit of a different insight from somebody who I guess works both in CrossFit and also kind of supports CrossFit. And if you didn't get anything out of that from a tip perspective, at least you've seen me go through a fair bit of pain, so that should have been interesting. So as ever, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, that is not pleasant.